And off. Racing for the Bet365 Fillies Mile. The pink of Moments of Joy is the best away. The silver of Venetian Lace and the maroon and blue of Sugar Island. These are the leading trio. Mora Queen blue and white furthest from the stands, keeping a little wider of the others. Legacy Link green, pink and white colours to be about 4th, 5th position at the moment to the dark green and white of Evolutionist. Composing dark blue colours, extreme right is tracked immediately by the purple jacket of favourite Precise, just ahead of her in blue is Dance to the Music. Best turned out with a Moon Target. Red and white jacket, blue cap is down the centre as they make their way now towards the final half mile. So Venetian Lace continues to be just about in front to Sugar Island. Moments of Joy, one from the left, showing up well. Furthest from the stands, Amora Queen is ridden along. Evolutionist in the green and white in the centre with Legacy Link. Moon Target's flat out, composing dark blue. On the extreme right is the favourite Precise, who begins to make her move forward now as they head down past the bushes. Wide across the course here, Venetian Lace battling on well with Moments of Joy. Behind those is Evolutionist. Precise on the right is still getting closer. Legacy Link behind those. It will be one of this quintet. They are clear of the others as now Soumillon produces Precise to join Venetian Lace, who's running a big race in second position, but inside the final furlong, Precise is in front and clear and not for catching. Precise and Christophe Soumillon are well clear and is absolutely bolted up. Venetian Lace, Evolutionist, Legacy Link and Moments of Joy chased her home.
Christophe Soumillon was on board Precise, another Group 1 in the bag for Aidan O'Brien, and now in the Fillies Mile. It looked like you had a plan right from the start. You were going to follow the stable companion.
Not really. She was a little bit nervous in the stalls, and she put her head left, so that's why she missed the jump. I was hoping to stay a little bit more closer. But finally, when I was last, I preferred to go behind Wayne. I know she was a nice filly that can bring me through, and I think with her, the ideal thing is always to come close from a rail, because she's looking around when she hits the front. And I was cruising the whole way, and she impressed me really last time when she won in the Curragh. I know she have a good turn of foot, but I didn't want to come too soon, and I think I still come like a furlong too soon.
Okay, so she's even better than that?
Yeah, when she have target in front of her, she's just cruising. I don't know if you have a drone view from the top, but I make up so much ground at the 3 furlong marker, and at the 4 I was just cruising, but yeah, like I said, I didn't want to hit the front too soon, and unfortunately at the 2.5 I was already 1.5 I was already in front. But she's a really nice filly. I think she looks also really special.
And how about comparing her with Diamond Necklace, on whom you won in the Marcel Boussac? How would you compare the depth of the race and also the two fillies?
I think today she's probably more mature. She has more experience than Diamond Necklace. But I would not like to have a choice if they run together, to be honest. I have a little preference for Diamond Necklace for next year. I think she's going to improve a lot. She's still green and big baby, and we didn't push her too much in her races. But this one is double Group 1 winner, and she's going to handle a mile really easy too next year. So yeah, Aidan have some great filly for next season.
And finally, briefly, because you've got to go get your trophy, why are you going to turn around the national form with Gstaad and Zavatari?
Listen, I really like the horse. He got a little bit unlucky the last two races, get beat from a short margin. I really think he's really good. Last time he was a bit unbalanced when I asked him to quicken, and I think if he didn't hang right, maybe we get it. But yeah, tomorrow I think he will love the ground, and yeah, I'm quite confident with him for tomorrow.
Well, best of luck and congratulations. Venetian Lace has just run a stormer in second in the Fillies Mile. Her trainer is Charlie Johnston. Congratulations. You must have thought at one point, have I won this?
Yeah, there was a brief moment of getting a bit excited. I thought we had gone quite hard early, and it was going to be difficult to maintain those fractions, but as I was looking back through the field, we were knocking them off one by one, that they were coming under pressure, and she still had more to give. Fair play to the winner. She's clearly a very, very good filly, but no, delighted with ours.
Particularly as she's been going all season, hasn't she? You haven't shied away from taking her to top competition.
No, obviously we went straight into the Chesham after her maiden win, and she's been in group company since then. You know, sometimes you open the paper and see that you're the outsider of the field and think, you know, why am I running? But I never had that thought with this filly. I've always had a lot of confidence that she belongs in these kind of races. The only real blip on her card has been at Doncaster, and I struggle with the ground at that track now. You know, at a meeting when some jockeys come in and say it's soft and some jockeys come in and say it's good, you know, it's hard to have confidence in the conditions, and she just didn't fire on the day. And I was very confident in her well-being coming here, and I thought she would finish in the first 4 despite her price, and so it's not a complete surprise to see her finish second, that's for sure.
And is that her for the season?
I think it is, yes, yeah. And I guess the thing we probably learnt most today is that we were all just assuming with her pedigree that we would be working back from an Oaks next year. But she's not a slow filly. She's got plenty boot, and she won over 6 first time out. So I think we'll work back from being here in May, I would say.
Yeah, I wondered, has she just booked her ticket to the Guineas, and it sounds like resoundingly she has. Good.
Yeah, I think so. And even she was still rolling around quite a bit on the undulations and under pressure, and you know, she has had 6 runs, but I don't think she's, you know, completely fulfilled her potential yet. There's hopefully more to come next year.
Yeah, I look forward to what she does next year. Congratulations and well done. Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you.
So smooth, silky smooth, and another Group 1 victory in this extraordinary 2025 for Aidan O'Brien. Keeps raising the bar. It's Group 1 number 22 for the year. Christophe Soumillon been substituting for Ryan Moore these last few weeks, and so many top-level successes to add to his already glittering CV. Precise takes another step up and glides to victory in the Bet365 Fillies Mile. Big price horses fill the frame. What a run from Venetian Lace, who'd run an excellent race earlier in the season behind the winner, and Evolutionist, another fine run from a horse trained by Carl Burke at the top level in 3rd, and doing some nice late work was the unexposed Legacy Link into 4th, but precisely the best.
Yeah, she's relished the mile, hasn't she? She's stepped up in trip today and seen her race out really strongly. She got a little bit unbalanced maybe when she just shifted in behind Venetian Lace briefly inside the dip. But if we'll see it from a moment in the stalls, you can see that Christophe Soumillon knows exactly what his plan is. As soon as the gates open, he's drawn in stall 2. His stablemate Composing is in stall 9 and Sugar Island in 10. And watch this from Soumillon, straight out of the stalls. He knows where he wants to go. Left hand down, goes through to track his stablemates through. And ultimately, she's much the best filly.
Aidan O'Brien, going into this race, had shared the record for number of victories in the Fillies Mile with John Gosden and with Sir Henry Cecil on 6. He is now clear on 7. Just another little milestone to tick off and to add to the many more. And Precise, Christophe Soumillon just content to bide his time as long as he fancied.
Aidan had a little bit of a lull in this race, didn't he? 2016 Rhododendron won it, and then not until 23 with Elang Elang a couple of years ago. But
yeah, he's pulled his finger out now, hasn't he?
Yeah, but she was always going really strongly, wasn't she? She's travelled through stalked Composing, who maybe was the perceived main danger. She didn't run her race today. I think she's been busy, hasn't she? Maybe that Goff's Million effort a couple of weeks ago has just left a little bit of a mark on her. She ran a little bit flat when she came under pressure, and it's soon in a moment that Christophe has to set his eyes on Venetian Lace. There's the slight shift as Venetian Lace maybe comes across her actually as well, but ultimately he's ridden her with a load of confidence, and the writing's on the wall now.
Charlie Johnston, not for the first time this season, 2nd in a Group 1 race. He'll be thrilled with Venetian Lace. Just for a moment you might have thought it was going to be the shock of all shocks.
Yeah, she's run a massive race, hasn't she? It's easily her best of the season. I suppose to put into context in terms of the form, there are a couple of big guns that have underperformed on the day. Venetian Lace has been beaten in listed Group 2, Group 3, Group 2 on her last 4 starts. So we didn't feel like it was necessarily the deepest race. Some of the potential improvers haven't managed to fulfil that improvement.
Legacy Link's run really well.
Yeah, I think she's the one that of the horses, beaten horses, well, obviously Venetian Lace you'd be delighted with. I'm sure Carl Burke will be delighted with Evolutionist as well. But looking beyond the winner, I feel like Legacy Link is the one that's shaped like she's got the brightest future potentially, because she's got the physique and the pedigree to match up. She's going to stay 1.25 miles, I think, next season, probably improve for it. Maybe a little bit more ease in the ground or a flatter track would suit her. There's things there that you can work with and see real improvement going forward from Legacy Link.
Sure, but Precise has established herself as the leading prospect at this stage for Ballydoyle for the big middle distance Fillies races next season.
Yeah, I mean, she's by Star Spangled Banner, isn't she? I mean,
out of a Galileo mare.
Out of a Galileo
really
mare
coming through.
It is, and the Dam side of the family is full of very stout staying horses, and it seems to be that she's cut from that cloth. But they're going to have a strong hand in the 1,000 guineas anyway, because Diamond Necklace looked pretty special at Longchamp at the weekend.
And another Group 1 winner, and I've lost count of them now, but another Group 1 winner bred by Aidan and Anne-Marie O'Brien.
Yes.
Whisperview Trading. The Star Spangled Banner, as you pointed out. What a weekend in prospect for him with Gstaad tomorrow.
Well, he's got this one on the board, and yeah, Gstaad tomorrow, another big one for him. So he's certainly got a strong crop of 2-year-olds on the ground.
A 7th Fillies Mile for Aidan O'Brien, a first Fillies Mile for the man who's been drafted in to steer all these brilliant horses, Christophe Soumillon. After another productive weekend for him in the Bois de Boulogne, he comes here to Newmarket and wins. Beautiful markings Precise has got. Perfect marking. And you'll be seeing plenty more of it too. She's got a big future, she's a big presence, and she's returned the Fillies Mile heroine at this price.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.